100,000 medical records of U.S. military veterans leaked.
I just have to say it. Veterans always get the short end of the stick, whether it's digital protections, online protections. Uh, the VA needs to be empowered to protect veterans online as well.
Yeah.
And they deserve our highest level of care. That's utter bullshit.
Yeah. The whole article was kind of strange. It was the authors said that they found this index database, but among the data, there was some ransomware note. So at some point, this contractor leaked the data, but also was held for ransomware. So I don't know. It was kind of strange. I think the best line from that was, according to their monitoring, the data has been accessed via our internal IP and yours. That's bullshit. Like,
yeah, I gotta agree with you, Shu. There's not enough known about this, but I also don't see this as an isolated incident. I see a number of veteran-related hacks that have occurred, and you really have to question what protections exist for veterans after they leave active service. Even during active service, the service members are targeted. You have to realize that service members are targeted after they leave, right? And whether it's a matter of ongoing protections, whether it's digital protections, whether it's more secure social security numbers and pins and all that stuff, something needs to be done, because active service members and veterans will always be a target for nation states.
yep. Yes, definitely.
I don't have any different thoughts. I think that if you think about a population to whom we owe a debt of responsibility, it doesn't get any better than our veterans. It's unbelievable that that people volunteer that information about themselves. They put themselves forward in that particular way, and that we can't protect them. It's just it's a national shame.
I mean, the problem is that the federal agencies are playing catch up against the attackers. And we are facing the results of that with the OCR hack, right? We're facing the results of that with SolarWinds impacting a lot of federal agencies. And so we have to consider that the military is a federal agency, and it's playing catch up. And so the recent executive order has a minimum security standard for contractors, right? But what does that do internally? I think a big step forward would be a minimum security standard for all federal agencies that is based on industry best practices. Like, industry has evolved significantly, and I feel like there's a lot of improvement to be done.
I feel like if you get free identity protection for 2 years for being part of the Equifax breach, that if you were in active duty in Iraq or Afghanistan, that you should get free identity protection for 20 years.
I feel like these are the most targeted, the most vulnerable individuals, and they should be the most protected. It should be no question. I mean, at this point, enough federal agencies have been broken into that identity theft should be for life. And not just for them, but for their family, right? Because enough information has been stolen, enough targeting towards these individuals, that you need that level of digital protection. Digital protection should eventually be, given where we're going, it should eventually be a civil right rather than an option.